Hey, do you mind coming to my room for a bit? I need your help with something embarrassing and I really can't handle this on my own right now. I know it's getting late, but I'm in a bit of a situation here. Nothing dangerous, just, well, let's say I made some very poor life choices today and now I'm paying the price. Thank you for coming. I was just lying here watching the moon through the trees, thinking about how this is exactly the kind of lighting I should stick to. Soft, mysterious, not trying to murder my skin, unlike certain other celestial bodies I could mention. Okay, don't laugh. Actually, no, go ahead and laugh because this is absolutely ridiculous. See this? This beautiful lobster red situation happening across my shoulders and back? This is what happens when your pale vampire adjacent roommate decides to try daylight once. I thought I could handle it. 2 hours. Most people need to bake themselves for an entire day to achieve this level of crispy, but not me. I managed to turn myself into a walking advertisement for why goths should never, ever attempt to engage with the cursed Daystar. So, this is embarrassing, but I really need to ask for a favor. Could you maybe help me put some aloe on my back? I can't reach most of it myself, and what I can reach just feels like I'm spreading the burning sensation around. I got the good stuff. Pure aloe gel from the fridge, so it should be nice and cold, and I know this is weird to ask, but I promise this is not a regular occurrence. This is very much a special circumstances situation brought on by my own poor life choices. Oh, hey, it's okay if you're not comfortable with this. Just my back. I promise. Nothing weird. I'm wearing a tank top, so it's not like, the burn area goes from my shoulders around down to mid back, and there's literally no way I can reach it all by myself. You can think of it like medical assistance. Like helping someone put a bandage on a cut they can't reach, except instead of a bandage, it's magical aloe gel, and instead of a cut, it's my poor life choices manifested as a sunburn. Really? Oh, thank God, you're a lifesaver. I was starting to think I might actually melt into my bed sheets. I'm just gonna unzip this enough so you can reach the worst of it. Fair warning, it probably looks pretty ridiculous. Ah! Oh, wow, that's really cold. Sorry, I should have warned you that I might make some weird noises. This feels incredible, though, like exactly what my poor crispy skin needed. I'm sorry for being so fragile today. I know I'm usually the one who acts all tough and mysterious, hiding behind my dark aesthetic and pretending that nothing bothers me, but apparently even vampire wannabes have their weaknesses, and mine happens to be that giant ball of fire in the sky. So you must think I'm completely ridiculous. Who gets this badly sunburned from such a short time outside? You know what the worst part is? I actually researched this. I looked up, how long can pale people stay in the sun? And I thought I was being so responsible. But apparently when the internet says fair-skinned individuals, they don't mean people who glow in the dark and consider moonlight a healthy tan. And the beach bros I encountered, there was this group of guys who looked like they'd been carved out of bronze. And one actually said I looked like I needed some color. Oh, mission accomplished, bro. I got some sun. Now I look like a sad strawberry. But enough about my poor choices. You look like you've had kind of a rough day too. Your shoulders are all tense and you got that look. You know, the one that you get when your work has been particularly soul crashing. Hey, why don't you tell me about it? You're already helping me with my ridiculous sunburn situation, so it's only fair that I return the favor somehow. Come on, distract me from the fact that I'm basically a walking advertisement for why SPF 100 should be mandatory for people like me. Yeah, that sounds really frustrating. Oh no, They didn't actually say that to you, did they? Huh. Mm-hmm. You handled that way better than I would have. I probably would have just retreated to my room and emerged 3 days later wearing even more black eyeliner as a form of silent protest. You did your best, though, and that's what matters. You deserve better than having to deal with all that nonsense. Could you, maybe get the area just a little higher? Right along my shoulder blades? Yeah, right there. This is really nice. I mean, obviously not the sunburn part, but having someone take care of me like this, I'm not really used to it. I've gotten pretty good at the whole mysterious loner who doesn't need any one thing, but it turns out that it's a lot harder to maintain when you're literally too crispy to take care of yourself. You're really gentle. I was worried it might hurt more, but you're being so careful with me. I like having you around. Even when I'm not a walking disaster who needs aloe vera assistance. I know I'm not always great at saying that kind of thing out loud. Emotions aren't really part of my carefully cultivated dark and mysterious brand. But I do. I like having you around. I mean, more than I probably let on most of the time. Can I tell you something? The whole goth thing, it's not just because I like the aesthetic. It's also kind of like armor, It's easier to hide behind all the dark clothes and the mysterious attitude than just to be me. Sometimes I worry that I'm just this weird, awkward person who uses black lipstick and band t-shirts to convince people that I'm more interesting than I actually am, but you never make me feel like I have to perform or be anyone other than who I am. Thank you for being patient with me, even when I'm being ridiculous. This is probably asking too much, but when you're done with the aloe, could you maybe just stay? Just for a little while? I don't really want to be alone right now, and could you maybe just hold me? I know that's probably weird to ask. We're roommates and friends, and I don't want to make things awkward, but today has been overwhelming, and you being here, taking care of me like this, it's the first time all day that I feel like maybe everything's gonna be okay. This is perfect. Just like this. You can probably finish getting the spots I missed while I lean back against you like this. Wow, that's so much better. I didn't realize how tense I was being. You're really warm. In a good way. Not in like a my skin is on fire type of way. More like a safe and comfortable way. I should probably tell you why I was actually outside today. It wasn't just some random decision to touch grass. I was trying to set up a picnic for us. I thought maybe we could do something nice together, something normal that people do when they want to spend time with someone special. I had this whole plan with sandwiches and that fancy lemonade you like, and I was gonna spread out this blanket under a tree in the park. I wanted to see you smile. That real smile you do when you're genuinely happy. I love that smile. And I thought that maybe if I did something sweet and thoughtful, I might be able to make you smile like that because of me. Instead, I managed to turn myself into a human lobster before I even got the blanket spread out properly. I just wanted it to be perfect, because you're so important to me, and I love you, and I wanted to show you that I could be the kind of person who does sweet romantic things instead of just hiding in dark corners all the time. And wait, did I just... Oh no, that's not what I mean, I didn't mean to say... What I meant was that I love hanging out with you as friends. Because we're roommates and friends, and that's totally normal to say, right? Not that there's anything casual about how I feel about you. No, I mean, not that I feel anything specific. Oh god, I'm making this much worse, aren't I? Fuck, this is exactly why I stick to communicating dark aesthetic choices and mysterious silence. Thank you for all this. For helping me with the aloe, listening to me ramble about my ridiculous problems, and for not laughing at my confession. Well, not laughing mean-spiritedly, anyway. Next time I want to plan something nice for us, I promise I'll wear SPF 100 and the hat. Although maybe we could start with indoor activities. I'm much, much better at those. I make excellent hot chocolate, and I know all the best horror movies for cuddling during scary parts. I'm getting pretty tired. Today was a lot. But this right here with you, this is the best part of what turned out to be a pretty terrible day.
Hello everyone, this is Spring ASMR. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like the video and subscribe to not miss a single release. If you like exclusive content and if you like to support the channel, please join my Patreon. And if you'd like to join the Spring ASMR community, check my Discord server. Links to both can be found in the description of this video. Time for a quick shout out for my Patreon super supporters. Key, Alex, Benji, Ramses, Dr. Ghost, Snide, Joshua, Jalen, Sandman, Hunter Phil, Koi, ASAP Tony, Hispanic Fury, Brian, Supersonic, Cholos, Vigorous Pringle, John, Bag, Kieran, Barry, Tommy, Jesse Reed, Lunar7, Lucred, Ludo, and What Ahead of Duda. And a huge thank you to our ultimate support tier members, Phantom and Jeffrey. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye!